everyone calls you feds, myself included. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, look at these like feds marching because everyone's such good shape, dressed well. So I guess the question, are you a fed?
Absolutely not. And you see this statement is made very often on social media. It's a knee-jerk reaction. And I think in some areas you can argue that it's been seeded. It's been seeded by certain people in the conservative establishment because it benefits them, because they have an ulterior motive for dismissing nationalism, for dismissing a patriotism that recognizes race and ethnicity and the forms of nationality that were believed for hundreds of years in American history. And a lot of people just go along with it because they heard somebody else say it. But when you actually dig into it, these people don't have any proof. And it's almost an exhibition of the success of the FBI's efforts in intimidating and instilling paranoia among the political landscape. Because, you know, you hear all these stories about the FBI doing this and the FBI doing that. They even went after Trump for a time. So people think they're this omnipotent, you know, they're everywhere and everybody's a Fed if you do anything. But there are ways to safely organize. There are ways to be genuine. And I think that paranoia has to be moved past.
I agree with you a lot right there. I think there are feds that infiltrate, like 9/11, like January 6th and stuff. But I think constantly calling everyone Fed, it doesn't do service. Like Nick Fuentes is a Fed. You're a Fed. I've been called a Fed, not as much, but a few times. So anyone that's trying to do anything, they want to label them a Fed, and it hurts the movement. So it's like they might be the Feds that are spreading these rumors. And it's like after hanging out with you, I believe you're not a Fed. And I came to the conclusion, you know, who knows? You could be a good actor. But when I first I saw you speak. I forget where some clips, and I go, oh, this guy seems fairly intelligent and legit. And then what really kind of opened me up is you were doing disaster relief under what's the hurricane?
We did it for Hurricane Ian, Hurricane Helene, and Hurricane Milton.
Yeah, you're actually out helping people.
Yes.
You're not just like bitching and whining, and you're actually out trying to do something and help communities. So like, what's the reasons for doing that?
Well, it's simply because it's the right thing to do. And, you know, a lot of our actions, you know, we believe in pushing the right ideas. We believe in civil service. We believe in helping our countrymen, especially in times of need. And when disaster strikes, whether it's the hurricanes in the southeast or the flooding in North Carolina, we've done response to flooding in New England. We've done responses to tornadoes in Mississippi and Oklahoma. When East Palestine had the terrible chemical spill, which made all of the town's water unsafe to drink, and there was crazy fear about what was going on there, we gave supplies. We do charity work whenever we can. And when disaster hasn't stricken an area, when there isn't this great calamity, and we are happy whenever that is the case, we try to uplift our countrymen via our organization, via the education, the community building, and the personal, career, housing, networking, advancement of those within our organization and those close to it. So it's really a matter of we want to serve the nation. That's the cause. That's what patriotism is about. You have to do something.